The sun peaked over the horizon, casting a golden hue across the vast expanse of the African savanna. The first light of dawn brought with it a sense of renewal and hope, painting the sky in shades of orange and pink. The silhouettes of acacia trees stood tall, their branches reaching out as if to greet the new day. A new day in the African bush. The landscape, bathed in the soft morning light, came alive with the sounds of nature. Birds chirped melodiously, announcing the arrival of the day, while the distant roar of a lion reminded me of the untamed beauty of this land. The African bush was a place of raw, unfiltered life, where every day was a battle for survival. The air, cool and crisp, carried the promise of adventure. The early morning mist hung low over the savanna, creating an ethereal atmosphere that was both serene and mysterious. Each breath I took was filled with the essence of the wild, a reminder of the untamed spirit of this land. The smell of dust and wild herbs filled my nostrils. This was my office, my lifeblood. The scent of the earth, mixed with the fragrance of wild herbs, was intoxicating. It grounded me, reminding me of my purpose and the delicate balance of life in the bush. Every plant, every grain of dust, told a story of resilience and survival. I was tracking a kudu for 3 days. Food was getting low, the pressure was on, every sense alert. This hunt was vital. The kudu, a majestic creature, was elusive, blending seamlessly into the landscape. Its tracks were faint, but I followed them with unwavering determination. The thrill of the hunt coursed through my veins, sharpening my senses and heightening my awareness. Each step I took was calculated, every sound analyzed. The bush was alive with activity, and I had to be one with it to succeed. The kudu was not just a source of food, it was a symbol of the intricate dance of life and death in the wild. As I moved through the bush, I felt a deep connection to the land and its inhabitants. This was more than a hunt. It was a testament to the primal instincts that have guided humanity for millennia. The African bush, with its beauty and brutality, was a constant reminder of the delicate balance of nature. And in this moment, I was a part of that balance, a participant in the timeless cycle of life. Years in the bush teach you to listen, to observe, to trust your gut. My gut was talking now, a feeling of unease. Something wasn't right. The tracks were fresh. Kudu was close, but something felt off. The hair on my neck stood up, a primal instinct. Danger lurked. A rustle in the leaves. My head snapped up, scanning the bush. Nothing, just the wind. Or was it? My heart pounded in my chest. Then I heard it. A low growl, deep and guttural, unmistakable. A lion. My blood ran cold. This was no longer a hunt. It was a fight for survival. I crept forward, rifle raised. Adrenaline surged. My eyes darted around, searching. Then I saw it. A magnificent male lion, mane like fire. Our eyes locked. Time seemed to stop. He was massive, muscles rippled beneath his golden coat. A predator at the top of its game, and I was the prey. Fear, raw and primal, gripped me. My finger trembled on the trigger, but I couldn't shoot, not yet. He hadn't attacked, just watched. His eyes held intelligence, power. He was sizing me up, calculating, deciding my fate. The air crackled with tension. One wrong move could be my last. Section 6, a fight for life. He shifted his weight. A low growl rumbled in his chest. This was it. I raised my rifle, aiming for the heart. My finger tightened, but I hesitated. Something stopped me. Respect? Fear? I didn't know. Instead, I stood tall, met his gaze, showed him I wouldn't back down. Section 7. Escape and aftermath. He held my gaze for a moment longer. In that instant, time seemed to stand still. The world around us faded into the background, and it was just the two of us, locked in a silent conversation. His eyes, deep and piercing, seemed to tell a story of their own, a story of survival, of the wild, and of an unspoken understanding between predator and prey. Then, with a flick of his tail, he turned and melted back into the bush. It was as if he had decided that I was not worth the effort, or perhaps he had simply lost interest. The way he moved, so fluid and graceful, was a testament to his power and majesty. Each step he took was deliberate, each movement a dance with the wilderness. Gone as quickly as he appeared. The bushes closed behind him, erasing any trace of his presence. It was almost as if he had never been there at all. The forest, which had been alive with tension just moments before, now seemed eerily quiet. The only evidence of our encounter was the rapid beating of my heart and the adrenaline coursing through my veins. I stood there, heart pounding, for what felt like an eternity. The silence was deafening. I had survived. The realization slowly began to sink in. I had come face to face with one of nature's most formidable predators and lived to tell the tale. The weight of the moment pressed down on me, a mix of relief and disbelief. My breaths came in short, ragged gasps as I tried to steady myself. But the encounter left an indelible mark. It was not just a physical experience, but an emotional and psychological one as well. The lion's gaze had pierced through to my very soul, leaving me with a profound sense of vulnerability and awe. As I stood there, reflecting on what had just transpired, I realized that I had been given a rare glimpse into the raw, untamed beauty of the natural world. It was a reminder of the delicate balance between life and death, and the respect that must be afforded to all creatures, great and small. The trembling in my hands was a testament to the intensity of the encounter, a physical manifestation of the fear and exhilaration that had coursed through me. I knew that this moment would stay with me forever, a vivid memory etched into the fabric of my being. The wilderness had shown me its true face, and I was forever changed. Section 8. Scars and Lessons. I never saw the lion again, but the memory of that day stayed with me. A constant reminder of the power of nature, the fragility of life. The experience changed me, made me respect the wild even more. It taught me that sometimes the greatest victory is walking away alive. Section 9. Respect for the king. In the heart of the African savanna, where the sun sets in a blaze of orange and red, there exists a creature that commands both fear and admiration. The lion, often referred to as the king of the jungle, stands as a testament to the raw, untamed beauty of nature. The bush is a harsh teacher. It is a place where only the strong survive, and every day is a battle for existence. The dry, rugged terrain with its sparse vegetation offers little comfort, and yet it is here that the lion thrives. The lion's roar echoes through the vast expanse, a reminder of its dominance and the respect it commands. But it imparts valuable lessons. Every creature in the savanna learns to adapt, to survive. The lion, with its keen instincts and unparalleled strength, is a master of this harsh environment. Its determined eyes tell a story of countless battles fought and won, of a life lived on the edge. I learned that day that the lion is not just a predator. He is a symbol of power, of grace. Watching the lion stalk its prey, moving with a grace that belies its size, I was struck by the sheer majesty of this creature. It is not just about the hunt, but about the way the lion carries itself, with an air of confidence and authority, of the wild spirit that lives within us all. The lion embodies the untamed spirit that resides in each of us, a reminder of our own primal instincts and the strength we possess. Seeing the lionesses play in the savanna, I was reminded of the importance of community and the bonds that tie us together. The lion's pride is its strength, and in many ways it mirrors our own need for connection and belonging, and I will forever carry the memory of our encounter in my heart. That day in the savanna, I felt a deep connection to the lion, to the land, and to the wild spirit within me. As I watched the lion walk away into the sunset, I knew that I had been given a rare glimpse into a world that is both beautiful and brutal. It is a memory that will stay with me forever, a reminder of the respect we must have for the king of the jungle and the lessons he imparts.